Prince of Wales, Bath University A on the Bark Station, Hamburger and Germania from Germany on the Buck Station. Away they go in the Prince of Wales' Challenge Cup. Nerve-wracking for both boats here. Safely navigating through the first few strokes. Tell us about the nerves and the adrenaline as they sit on that start line, Alex. It doesn't matter how experienced you are, you're one of the more experienced oarsmen involved in this regatta. You'll still be nervous, won't you, when you're on duty on Saturday?
Oh, of course, you can't get away from the nerves. You have to embrace them and use them, I think. It's taken me a long time to be able to deal with that, but yeah, you're sat on the start line basically wishing you could be anywhere else in the world, I think, before a big race. You know it's going to hurt. You know you're going to have to dig deep in your mind and your body and your soul, but you just have to focus on that first stroke and getting that first stroke right, I think. And it's all about then locking into what you've been practicing and what you've been doing over and over again for a year, probably, preparing for the race. So yeah, once you get moving, once you get going into the race, you're all right, but the nerves are horrible.
Der Hamburger and Germania Ruder Club from Germany sees the early advantage, but Bath University A in the last few strokes have got right back into this contest on the Berkshire bank, on the Berkshire side of the course. They're still competing here. They looked as if they were just fading off the pace a little bit, Bath University A, but they've got themselves reorganised, regrouped, and got themselves back into the contest, haven't they? And the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup heat here is anyone's as we go past the midway point.
Yeah, this Bath Uni crew is quite a bit heavier than the other crew, and it looks like they're leaning on their oars quite well and using their weight to their advantage. I think they're doing quite a good job there. But I think the German crew is looking tidy and looking tight, and Germans really do quads very well. They row quads very well. They're one of the leading rowers in the world in quad sculling, so I'd expect them to be tidy. But I think Bath are doing a good job with the way they're rowing there.
Savarowski brothers and Heinrich and Schutzbach in the German boat there, looking tidy. But Bath University A, Tom Matt, Alex Wilding, Nick Bell and Ben Jackson at stroke are right in this race at the moment.
Yeah, they're looking like a powerful crew. The size of them, you can tell they're a bit bigger. Their boat looks bigger as well to deal with their weight, and they're dealing with that water. It's looking quite bouncy. They're dealing with it quite well, so this is an interesting race. I'm quite looking forward to seeing what happens here.
Yeah, this could be a thriller as we head to the grandstands, in front of the main grandstands now, and this really is up for the taking. Will it be a German boat on the right-hand side of the picture there, on the Buck side, or will it be Bath University A on the Berk side of the course? The umpire has been a redundant figure throughout this race, not required in this one. And yeah, you're right, the boat's just bobbing around a little bit. This will be a real test of character now. They'll have to dig deep as they head towards the finish line. It'll be who's most gritty in the final stages. Yeah,
this is where they just have to close their eyes and push hard with their legs, lean their weight off the oars, and try and just keep moving and get the rate up. And look, Bath have done this really, really well. It looks like they've timed it perfectly and really put in a strong last quarter of the race.
That's an astonishing move, isn't it? They've managed to put clear water between themselves and the Germans. For most of the race, it was much tighter. So last few strokes will be painful for both boats, but for Bath University, superb effort. Really well put together race there from Bath University A. The Germans coming over the line now to Hamburger and Germania Ruder Club from Germany in the Prince of Wales' Challenge Cup, and Bath will be delighted with that.